Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I am your host, True and Living. We're here to talk about a topic today. Who sits in the front seat? Mama bear or wife? Check in tonight. Check in.
Daddy wanna ride until the morning sun. Tryna tell me love you all the only.
I need to know this answer.
Tryna smoke while she hold my gun.
Who are you let sitting in that front seat?
She's wanna be my seat with the recline, even though she be fine.
Is it your mother?
Is it just because I am the only one?
Or is it your wife?
Even though she be fine, hit her with a decline. Is it just because I am the only one?
Let me know right now.
She stay with the streets. I heard it, I wanna know. I'm smoking the.
This is a serious question.
She throwing out fish. She know what it is. I come in the vet. I come for respect. I come for your neck. You know what it is. I'm smoking the weed.
And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna very much get into it.
Please. She know what it is. She from the hood. Bad was.
Are you a mama's boy? I want to hear from the mama's boys out there.
You said, Shawty wanna pull up. Shawty wanna pull up. Saying that she not a bimbo when she ride on 4 Giottos and she know she dropped the bottle. Oh, she tryna pull up.
I definitely want to hear from the mama's boys tonight. Mama's boys, check in, check in. I want to hear from the mama's boys.
Daddy wanna ride until the morning sun. Tryna tell me love you are the only one. She drive the boat, tryna smoke while she hold my gun. Tryna tell me love you all the.
Who are you let sitting in that front seat?
Recline, even though she be fine, hit her with a decline. Is it just what
Is it mama bear?
trees wanna be my seat with a recline?
Is it wifey?
Hit her with a decline. Is it just because I am the only one?
Ride around my side of town, girl, you know how it's going down. You crazy, you just like to drive the boat, get dope, and stay wavy. You a fucking trees, you a fucking trees, you a for the street.
I gotta hear from the mama's boys.
Kill a shot, she busted up like Selena.
You gonna throw your wife in that trunk to keep it a buck. You gonna throw her in that trunk.
She only a beginner.
You gonna have your wife in the trunk with the spare tire.
Only McDonald's, you crazy.
And have your mama in that front seat.
Crazy, you a big man.
Keep it a buck.
Lazy, you don't faze me. You fucking crazy.
Cause she ain't the only one.
Only one. You ain't the only.
She ain't the only one.
You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one.
Daddy wanna ride until the morning sun.
Oh, Jadero in the building. What's up, Jadero?
Love you are the only one. She drive the boat, tryna smoke while she hold my gun. Tryna tell me love you are the only one. She's wanna be my seat with the recline, even though she be fine, hit her with a decline. Is it just because I am the only one? She's wanna be my seat with the recline, even though she be fine, hit her with a decline. Is it just because I am the only one?
Welcome to the Check On Report. I am your host, True and Living. I'm not your homie. I'm the one and only Macaroni. Welcome to the show.
What a thrill.
Put those lighters up. Put those lighters up.
With darkness and silence.
Put those lighters up. Put them up in the sky right now.
What a thrill.
It's a thrill. It's a thrill.
I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
Again, welcome to the Check In Report. I am your host, True and Living. We got some people in the building. Salute to Jadero. Jadero's in the building. Should have been your dad. He's already letting it be known. Wife sits up front. I agree. Listen, I agree. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it. Today's topic. Who are you let sitting in the front seat? Is it your mother or is it your wife? And I want to hear from the mama's boys. I want to hear from the mama's boys that you're gonna put your wife. You're not even gonna let her sit in the back seat. You're gonna put her in the trunk with the spare tire. Maybe there's a jack in the back. You're gonna put your wife in the trunk. You're not even gonna let her sit in the back seat. You're gonna put your mother in that front seat with the heated seats, AC blasting. You're gonna let your mother turn to her favorite radio station, and you're gonna tell your wife, get in the trunk, get in the back with the spare tire. I want to talk to the mama's boys that's riding for their mother, that they not gonna let their mother. Listen, I want to hear from y'all. Keep voting too. Keep voting. And let's go into some scripture here. Ephesians, into the book of Ephesians. In the book of Ephesians, it speaks about how every man shall leave his mother and father and take hold of his wife. So in the scriptures, it even talks about how every man should be leaving his mother and father when he comes of age and take hold of his wife. So a lot of you mama's boys that's going to be picking a mother today, I need to speak to some of you Negroes. Or maybe or whatever you are. That's going to be picking your mother over your wife. In my opinion, your wife should be in that front seat with you. Let your mama get in that back seat. Let your mama sit in the back seat with the baby seat. And let your wife sit in the front. Cause you two sit at the head of the table. Or rather you sit at the head of the table, but she's right by your side. So a lot of you mama's boys, I want to talk to you tonight that's gonna ride for your mother. You're gonna have your mother in that front seat. You ain't gonna let that, cause you're probably saying, listen, man, women, these women, they're nothing but a dime a dozen. But a love between a mother and son, there's nothing like it. And listen, I agree with that. Ain't no woman gonna love you like your mother. That's a fact. Ain't no woman gonna love you like your mother. I gotta agree with that, because let's be honest, you're gonna get into these relationships with women, and sometimes these women gonna love you. Sometimes these women are gonna absolutely hate your guts. But a mother's love is unconditional. A mother's love is everlasting. But these women, when you're dating a woman, when you have a wife, people get divorced, people separate. A woman could fall out of love at a moment's instance, like that. So for the men in here that are riding with your mother, some of you are going to ride with your mother tonight. I want to speak to you. Let me look at these votes. Let me look at these votes in here. I'm speaking to y'all tonight, man. Yeah, but I want y'all to vote, man. Salute Nelly. I see Nelly's in the building. Should have been says, hold on, my fault. Hold on. I'm doing too much right now. Should have been. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm just looking at my chat real quick. Should have been said, as a man, I'd be upset if my wife told me to sit in the back seat with her father up front. That's an absolute fact. I would be disgusted. Here I'm the nigga putting 10 inches of rod in your back every single night. I got my tongue up the crack of your ass. I'm simping over you. I'm probably paying your bills. And just because a nigga raised you for 18 years, you're going to have him sit in the front? I'm your daddy now. Tell that nigga to get in the trunk with the spare tire. That's an absolute fact. I agree with you, should have been. I agree. Hey, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. But I agree with that. You know, if she's your wife, she should have some respect where she says, "Dad, sit in the back. This is my husband. You know, sit in the back. Let my husband drive." Cause you know how some fathers are. Some fathers they want full control. They want full control over their daughter, even in their adult years. Like you go to eat with the father. How many of you men have been through this? You go out to eat with the family, with her family. Her mother and her father, and the father, what he do? He pays for the bill. You know what that is? That's a nigga that wants control. He still wants control. If a father go reaching for the bill, he's like, listen, Junior, I got the bill. You slap his hand. Nah, nigga, this is my bill. I'm paying this tonight. Sit your old ass down. Sit your old ass Geritol ass down. I'm in control of this ship now. Sit in your rocking chair. Go put some more just for men in your bed. And you relax, Gramps. Cause I'm putting 10 inches of pipe in your daughter. You gotta relax. You gotta let the fathers know, cause sometimes when you go out with the family, you go out with the mother and the father of the girl you're dealing with. He might try to pay that bill. He might try to grab that bill before you do. Here you are trying to be a gentleman. Here you are trying to do the right thing, trying to show these two people, these two parents, that you're a civilized gentleman, and that you're here to provide for the daughter, and that you're trying to build. But here he is trying to undermine you by trying to pay for that bill, trying to grab that bill before you can even get a chance to. Or some of them even do this deal. They're not even going to wait for the bill to get to the table. They're not even going to wait for the bill to get to the table. They're going to get up, go to the register, and ask for the bill for the table. You got to tell him to chill. Chill, Gramps. Chill. Relax yourself. I got the bill today. I'm paying for this meal today. So sometimes you got to do that. But Jadaro says, like, comment, and subscribe. That's a fact. What a thrill.
What a thrill.
It's a thrill to be here with y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. We got about 30 people in here. I need y'all to vote. Who's sitting in the front seat with you? You're a young man. You're going out with your wife and your mother. Maybe you're taking them to Target, Target. Maybe you're taking them out to a nice dinner on the night or whatever. You want to treat your mother and your wife. Who's sitting in that front seat? Are you going to show some respect and put some respect on the wife, the woman that you chose to lay down with, the woman that you chose to build your future with? Or are you a mama's boy? You're gonna let that mother take that front seat, and she's gonna tell your wife, yeah, get in the back, get in the back with the baby seat. And you know how women are. Women can be so vindictive. Your mother know damn well the seat is too back. She got the seat all back, laid back like this. She ain't even trying to roll it up. She know your wife is back there struggling. She know your wife got long legs. She ain't even trying to roll the seat back, bring the seat up forward. She got the seat all back. She know your wife is struggling. She know your wife ain't got no room for her legs. She ain't even trying to put the seat up. This is Real Spill. We got 42 people in here. I need y'all to hit the like button. Hit that like button, and I need y'all to vote. Vote tonight. Vote, vote, vote. Who's sitting up there? Who are you allowing to sit up there? Are you going to let your mother sit up there in the front seat? Or are you going to let your Wife sit up there in the front seat. Y'all gotta let me know. Um, should have been your dad is he says my wife is crazy and wants to pay for it all herself. Man, you got a solid chick right there. Any woman that wants to open up her pocketbook and take care of her king, that's a respectable woman right there. That's a giving woman right there. You know? You know? In respect to you, you have laid your Mac down. You let her you let her know. Listen, girl, listen. The D costs money. It costs money to be, running around with this D, girl. Open up that pocketbook. It costs money to get smashed out by this golden tool. Open up that pocketbook, girl. Open up that pocketbook, girl. She realized the king when she saw one. I respect it. I respect it. Should have been says, I've had to learn that a mother's love can also not let you as a man reach your full potential. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know, and mothers don't really mean it. It's not the mother's fault. It's not the mother's fault. It's just in their nature. It's in your mother's nature, in a woman's nature, to be nurturers, and but sometimes they could coddle too much. Sometimes they could coddle too much, young men, and it could not allow them to facilitate their full potential. Yes, that is true. That is true. Um, that's why it's always perfect to have that balance. You need that male figure in that home. You need the nurturing side. Don't ever diminish the nurturing side, because you need the nurturing side of a mother, but you also need that fatherly love. You need both. It's like yin and yang. You need both sides of the coin there. Um, but yeah, man, what you're saying is true. I agree with what you're saying. Absolutely. Vlad, what's up, Vlad? Vlad is in the building. What's up, Vlad? Vlad is in the building. Yeah, I want to know tonight. Who are you letting sit in your front seat? Are you allowing your mother to sit in that front seat, or are you allowing your wife to sit in that front seat? And another thing that I want to speak about in terms of this story, you know, don't think that your mother isn't looking at your wife and thinking to herself, is this girl really good enough for my son? Let me say that again. Do not think for a second that your mother is not looking up and down at your wife, criticizing her, critiquing her every move, how she looks, what she does, and is asking herself, is this woman good enough for my son? Your mother is absolutely doing that. She's asking herself, is this woman good enough for my son? And 9 times out of 10, the mother comes to the conclusion and says, no, she's not. Absolutely. They come to that conclusion and say, no, that this woman isn't good enough for my son. She doesn't know how to cook. She doesn't know how to cook. She doesn't know how to clean a house. You know, he probably met her at some type of club. You know, she's probably spread eagle, shaking her ass like a wild hyena. My son could do better. That's absolutely what the mothers think, and I'm not gonna sit up here in front. They have a right to think that. They have a right to think that. They have raised this young man. They have instilled values in this young man. And a lot of mothers don't want to see their sons go out as simps, go out as as fools, go out as men that have been taken advantage of, and possibly get divorced, get half of their life's work taken from them, get their kids taken from them. A lot of mothers don't want to see their sons go out like that because they see the stories and they know how vindictive women can be. So who are you letting sitting, who are you going to let sit up in that front seat? Are you going to allow your mother to sit in that front seat? Are you going to allow your wife to sit in that front seat? Some people may say, you know what? I'm not going to let neither one of them sit in the front seat. I'm going to let my child sit in the front seat. Some men have gotten to that point in their lives where they're gonna let their mother and their wife sit in the back seat. Let my child sit, let my daughter sit up in the front seat with me. You know, that's real spill. Nelly says moms are very protective of their sons. That's an absolute fact. They are. They absolutely are. Jadaro says mothers are looking at every woman their sons know to be. That's a fact, man. You know, when you bring your girlfriend or your wife around your mother, they're looking them up and down, and they are asking themselves, is this good? Is this woman good enough for my son? They absolutely do. They always do that. You know, fathers don't really do that as much. Fathers, you bring a girl home, he don't care what type of girl you bring home, as long as she's not like a slore and something like that. But fathers, they don't really think like that. Fathers are not like that. Is this girl good enough for my son? They're not thinking. They're just happy that their son is getting some cheeks, on the low. But mothers, they absolutely think like that. Like, is this girl good enough for my son? I don't think so. She came to my house, her hair ain't even did. She gonna come to our house with this church, with this club dress on. She know good and well she shouldn't be coming to nobody's house dressed like a hooker. Oh, I seen your little girlfriend. I seen your little girlfriend. By the way, Mother's Day was yesterday. Why your little girlfriend didn't wish me happy Mother's Day? I told you to leave that girl. Why you want to date that girl at the church? Mothers be doing that. They absolutely be doing that. It does happen. Vlad says, "I'm not putting my mama second to no one on earth." So okay, so you are selecting mother. You're selecting mother. And listen, I'm not knocking nobody that's gonna select, the mother. Listen, the mother is the most, cherished individual in all communities. The mother is the most cherished individual in all communities. You won't find a lot of communities that don't respect their mothers. In the white communities, in the black, and the Chinese, all these different communities, they respect the mother. But sometimes, um, and I've seen this. Let me just say this. I've seen this, right? I had a friend, right? A friend of mine. Um, he was dating a really nice girl, really nice girl. Pretty girl. I remember when he met her. Pretty girl, good job, a woman that wanted to build with him, right? She wanted to build with him. A lot of women you might meet, you know, whether at the club, whether on the street or whatever, whatever. Yeah, they're gonna date you. Yeah, they'll be your girlfriend at the moment, but are they trying to build with you? Are they trying to build a family? Are they trying to build a home? Are they, trying to have kids? Are they trying to build generational wealth with you? This woman that he met was trying to build with him. And he allowed, listen to me clearly, he allowed his mother to talk him out of marrying her. I seen this firsthand. This was a good woman. He allowed his mother to talk him out of marrying her. And I tried to help him and facilitate because I was friends with both of them. I was friends with his girl. I was friends with his with my boy and whatnot. And even I had to tell him. I was like, "Yo, bro, like no disrespect to your mother, but your mother, she was never married. Your mother doesn't know what it's like to be in a marriage. Your mother doesn't know what it's like to have a caring husband. And I'm being honest with you, bro. You got a good woman. You should marry her. You want to be with her. She want to be with you. She wants to build. You want to build. You should be with her. Don't allow your mother to talk you out of being with this woman when she's a good woman. Don't let your mother talk you out of a good thing, right? And he allowed his mother to, pretty much talk him out of being with this woman, and he regrets it. He regrets it. I'm not gonna say that's because he's still my friend, but you know, even every time I see him, every time I used to see him, he would bring it up. He would bring up that girl. He would bring up how he wished he would have married her. Bring up how he wished his mother didn't talk him. Even I remember there was one day I went to his mother's house. Me and him went to his mother's house, and his mother even said it. His mother even said it. Sean still. Oh, my fault. I said the nigga's name. My fault. My fault. My fault. But his mother even said it. Oh, he still blamed me for talking him out of marrying that girl. And it's a sad situation because he wanted to be with her. She expressed to me that she wanted to be with him. So it's a sad situation. So, sometimes, to the detriment, your mother may give you bad advice. Your mother may feel like a woman is not good enough for you. But in reality, that woman may be the right thing for you. She may be the right woman that you should be with at that particular time in your life. You know? And that's just real spill. Vlad says a woman sees things in other women that we never can see. That's true. That's true. That's true in a sense. That's true in a sense. You know? But don't let somebody talk you out of doing something that could change, like because some people come from broken homes, some people come from single mothers, and maybe those men or those women, they want to break out of that type of predicament. Maybe you may grow up in a single mother home. You want to break out of that. You want to have the first generation where you're married to a woman or you're committed to a woman, right? And they probably don't want the single mother lifestyle for their child. So don't let somebody talk you out of that, or your mother or somebody talk you out of that. If the general principle of what you want is a positive thing. Like, it's a positive thing to be married. It's a positive thing to have a nuclear family. It's a positive thing for your kids to grow up with the mother and the father underneath the one roof. It's a positive thing to have those things. So don't let your mother talk you out of that just because she felt like a girl isn't good enough for you. You decide as a man if the girl is good or not for you. You know? It's okay to take advice. It's okay to get some counsel. It's okay for you to think twice about these things, but you make the ultimate decision. You make the ultimate decision. Don't allow it to be your mother's decision. You make the ultimate decision. Nelly says that is why you don't go to man for guidance. Talk to the most high. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Talk to God about it too. Absolutely. Talk to God about it. That's absolutely good advice as well. Talk to God about it. But I've seen it happen to men before. I've seen it happen. I've definitely seen it happen. But Who are you allowing to ride in that front seat, man? I want to know. Are you allowing that mother to ride in that front seat? Are you allowing that wife to ride around in that front seat? Tell me it's not true what I said though. Tell me it's not true. You let that mother in that front seat, your wife get in the back. She not trying to roll that seat up. You know how in the car, somebody has that seat all the way back, got the seat all the way back. Your mother, she know good and well your wife is suffering in the back seat. She ain't trying to roll the seat up. She ain't trying to do nothing to make the car ride a comfortable trip for your wife. Shame on her. Absolutely shame on her. I need y'all to keep hitting that like button. Keep hitting the like button. We got about 10 likes in here. Keep hitting that like button. Hit that like button, y'all.
What a thrill.
Put those lighters up.
With darkness and silence through the night.
Put those lighters up. Hit that like button right now.
What a thrill.
It's a thrill to be here with y'all.
I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
Hit that hot damn like button right now. Hit it right now. Don't even think about twice of not hitting it twice. Hit that like button. Yeah, but I just want to know. This is I seen this meme today, and I thought this would be an interesting thing to talk about. Who are you allowing to sit in that front seat? Because and I read the scripture. Let me read the scripture again. The scripture was it was from Ephesians. Let me get the here we go, 5:31. Ephesians 5:31. It says, therefore a man shall leave his father and mother and hold fast to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. Now, from a biblical perspective, even though it says honor thy mother and father, this scripture is pretty much telling you you should be leaving the influence of your mother and father in taking hold of your wife, building a new family. So absolutely, you should have your mother, with all respect, tell your mother, listen, mom, with all due respect, this is my wife. I need her to sit in the front seat. She's my helpmate. She's my wife. I'm giving her the respect of sitting in the front seat. We want to chauffeur you around, give you the respect. Sit in the back seat, kick your feet up. That's the proper way to do it, man. Your mother supposed to be in that back seat getting chauffeured around. Your mother not supposed to be in that front seat, being a passenger. What do they call it? A passenger pilot, a passenger driver, whatever they call it. Your mother supposed to be in the back seat with the baby seat. That's where she supposed to be at, respectfully, with all respect. With all respect. But I'm just keeping it real. That's where she belongs. That's where she need to be. And that's all with all due respect. But let me know what you guys think of that. Do y'all agree with that? Vlad says, nah, you tripping. How am I tripping, Vlad? Let me know how I'm tripping. How am I tripping on that? Now he says no. Backseat driving. Yeah, a mom is still gonna be doing a lot of backseat driving. Why'd you go down this street? Why you didn't make a left here? I told you to go down Main Street. Why'd you go down this street? Let me look at the voting real quick. This is the voting. Who sits in the front seat? We have 9 votes. It's crazy. We got about, is that 43? About 41 people in here. Salute to the people in here. The looky-loos in here. Salute to the looky-loos. and that since dropped down to 29. But salute to the looky loos. But out of 10 votes, majority people say wife. Yeah, they say wife. Wife. 60% say wife, 40% say mother. Very interesting, very interesting. Vlad says wife with the babies. Vlad says give mama some edibles on the low. You mess with edibles, Vlad? I was thinking about getting back into the edibles. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed at all. I don't smoke weed at all. And I don't plan on ever getting back into it either. You know, I slipped up. I think I slipped up like a week or two ago where somebody passed me a blunt. I slipped up, but relatively, I don't like to smoke weed. But edibles. I'm thinking about getting back into the edibles. Oh, you say nah? You don't mess with the edibles? Yeah, I'm thinking about getting back into the edibles, man. I haven't had an edible in a while. Nelly says I'm a daddy's girl, but my husband getting that front seat. I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. You know. How would you feel, Nelly, if your husband did that to you though? How would you feel if his mother he put his mother in the front seat and he told you, Nelly, get in the back, let let Mama Bear ride in the front seat. How would you feel about that, Nelly? Let's ask a married woman firsthand. How would you feel about that, Nelly, if your husband was like, "Yeah, come on, Nelly, get in the back seat this one time. Let Mama Bear ride in the front seat. Just one time. Let her ride in the front seat." Let me see what Nelly say about that. Vlad says my weed days was the worst times of my life. I was a blunt head. Yeah, man. Smoking weed it's not good, man. Drugs are bad. You know. Yeah, man. All of that. Weed smell in your clothes and all of that. Smoking all the time and you clouded the clouded memory all the time. The two or three brain cells floating around your head. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good to be like a weed head. It's not good. It's not good. Some people can smoke a lot of weed and they can still be productive. I've seen that as well, where people smoke a lot of weed, but they still productive. If you smoke weed and it makes you drowsy, where you don't want to do nothing, you just want to lay around and it doesn't make you productive, then that's not a good drug to do. Any drug that makes you like lazy and you don't want to do nothing, all you want to do is just lay around and smoke. I mean, this is almost like doing uh hard drugs at this point. What do you think, people that smoke, meth do? What do you think people do that smoke, crack do? They get high and they lay around all day and then they get up, try to get a couple few dollars here or there. They get some more drugs and then they lay around some more. That's what that is, you know? So it's not a positive thing to be a part of. It's not a positive thing, you know. If the drug does that to you, if the drug honestly does that to you, where you're just laying around, then it's not a positive thing. So any of you out here that are watching this, if you like to smoke weed, if you are a weed head, or you love to smoke the ganja, you love to smoke on a pack or whatever it is, you like to smoke moon rock or Girl Scout cookies. What? Give me some more names of the stuff out there. If the drug makes you lazy to the point where you don't want to do anything, you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself because it's not a positive thing for you to do drugs all day and it just makes you lazy. if you're gonna smoke weed, be a productive weed smoker. Smoke some weed, go to work, go to the gym, go meet up with your girlfriend, meet up with your friends, go do your hobbies, go do, go out and explore, and be a productive weed smoker. Don't be a drug addict weed smoker, because I've seen these things work two ways. I've seen people smoke weed and now they're almost like a drug addict, where all their life is, revolving around smoking weed and sleeping. Or, I've seen people smoke weed and they just, they do it just to take a little bit edge off, get a little relaxed, but they're very productive. Be the productive weed head if you're gonna be a weed head. Don't be the lazy weed head. Um, yeah, man, absolutely. Vlad says that's why weed is so dangerous. It is subtle. Yeah, man, I agree. I agree. Lemmy Wink says meth, meth and Jack Daniels. That's a terrible combination. Meth and Jack Daniels. That's terrible. Ecstasy was incredible. Wow, I've never had nothing like that. So I don't know nothing about ecstasy. The strongest thing I've ever had was Vicodin, and that wasn't me on some experimental path. I had surgery. I had eye surgery. I had a cross-link procedure, and they gave me Vicodin, and I honestly took it like twice, and I just did not love the feeling. I did not like it whatsoever. It was not for me. It felt like I was on like 50 beers. I did not like the feeling. Did not feel good, and I just stopped doing it. You know, wasn't I didn't feel addicted to it at all. I didn't like the feeling whatsoever. Um, Nelly says I would be heated. You're talking about when I said if your your husband did that. I understand. I understand, Nelly. I understand. A woman being heated at that. I absolutely understand it. Your husband. He's sitting up there, little mama's boy. Mama's boy. Oh, he gonna tell you to get in the back seat, have his mother in the front seat, AC blasting. I understand, Nelly. I understand. I agree. I agree. I would be heated too. I would be heated too if I was married and I'm driving. Or no, rather, if she was driving. That's a better analogy. If I'm married and she's driving and she gonna tell her father, yeah, yeah, Dad, get in the front seat, Dad. Get in the front seat, Dad. Hey, Sterling, get in the back. Get in the back. I would be tight too. I'd be like, man, I ain't going nowhere with y'all. You're gonna have me in the back seat with the windows down, with my head out the window like a dog. Get that old ass nigga out my seat, man. Let me sit in the front. I agree. I agree. I agree. I absolutely agree. 1000%, man. We got 55 people in here. I need y'all to hit that like button. We got 55 people in here. I should have at least 25 likes. I need y'all to hit that like button right now, man. Hit that like button right now.
What a thrill
Hit that like button right now.
with darkness and silence through the night.
I need y'all to put some respect on that like button.
What a thrill.
It's a thrill to be here with y'all. To hit that like
I'm
button.
searching and I'll melt into you.
I need y'all to search and find that like button right now. Hit that like button. Put some respect on my like button. Put some respect on my like button. You know? Hit that subscribe button. I need you to hit that subscribe button as well. I need y'all to get checked in here. I need y'all to show up. Pop out. We outside. We are outside right now. And also vote. I need y'all to vote. How do you feel? I mean, because there's a lot of mothers' boys, right? that feel that I'd rather have my mother in the front seat because my mother, excuse me, my mother is a more important lady in my life than my wife is. A lot of men feel like that. A lot of men feel like that. They feel like, listen, my mother's more important than this girl. I'm just smashing this girl. Or I just married this girl. And I'm not mad at men that feel like that. I'm not mad at men that feel like that. But cast that vote. Cast that vote. And explain to me the lifestyle. Explain it to me. You know. Nelly says, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, click that notification. Absolutely. I need y'all to hit that like button. I need you to hit that subscription button. I need y'all to do all of that. Vlad says, girl took an e-pill while I was driving. Kept saying she ain't feeling. An hour later, she was digging her her feet in the car ceiling while I was driving. Man, what in the world? Oh my goodness, man. Sounds like a wild night, man. That sounds like a wild night, man. She got her feet in the ceiling and all of that. Did you smash her? Because you can't take an e pill and not smash. I would think every time somebody talks about they did an e pill with a girl, they wound up smashing them. That's like they said when they say when you smash on an e pill, it's like it's like some of the best. It's like some of the best sex ever. That's what I keep hearing. I've heard that like 100 times. Like when you smash somebody on the e pills, like it's like some of the best sex ever. Vlad says rolling like crazy. Drove up to Penn State. Oh, you was over there. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of holes on E over there. Penn State. It's a lot of white girls on E over there. Penn State, forget about it. Forget about it. Vlad says no. We played Monopoly that night. What? You over here playing board games with these hoes? My nigga Vlad over here playing Pictionary with these hoes. that nigga Vlad, he gonna have a hot bottle of Jack Daniels or tequila. He gonna have the pills, the weed, and he gonna pull out a box of Connect Four. What's that? Remember that game where you like click? It's like not Hungry Hippos, but it was like this little thing in the middle. It's like this glass case, and it had like a dice in it, and you clicked it, and then it went on a number. What's the name of that game? I forgot the name of that game. She was a sister from Connecticut. Okay, you had the brown sugar. Okay. Yeah, man. Did you? How about this, Vlad? Let me ask you, Vlad, because you've experimented with drugs. Because I've heard that this is popular. I need to know from you. Is this something you've done? Maybe you've done it, or maybe you've done it with a girl. Hopefully you've done this with a girl. But have you done this before? Have you put an ecstasy pill up a woman's ass? I just want to know, have you put an ecstasy pill up a woman's ass? Because hear me out, I've heard that when you put an ecstasy pill up, you know, a woman's ass, It's like a sexual urge. Like it's like a heightened sexual thing when you put a ecstasy pill up a woman's ass. So that's why I'm asking you because you told me you was doing ecstasy with a sister from Connecticut. So I just want to know, have you ever put a ecstasy pill up a woman's ass? Maybe you put it up your ass. I don't know. I'm just asking. Pause. 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 No diddy. No diddy. No diddy. He says, "Yeah, I've heard of that. I never did it." Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, because I've heard that that's a popular thing. That's a popular thing. People be. I've heard it. I've heard that a lot of women do that. A lot of women put ecstasy pills up their ass. It's a popular thing. It's a normal thing to do it. You know. Had a couple of shots. You feeling it. You in the room, hot and bothered. Might slide that ecstasy pill up the crack of your ass, man. It's all a good time. Free love. I need y'all to hit that like button.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night.
It's a thrill putting that pill up your ass.
What a thrill.
It's a thrill, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Searching and I'll melt into you.
I'm searching for the pill, baby girl. Let me put it up that ass.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Let's go. No, I'm just asking. I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. So I'm asking. I'm just kind of curious. I'm very inquisitive. I'm not afraid to ask questions. Some people are afraid to ask questions. I'm not. I've never been afraid to ask questions. Yeah, very inquisitive. Um, but yeah, man. How do y'all feel about that though? How do y'all feel about this topic though? Are you letting your mother sit in the front seat, or are you letting your wife? It's just a respectful thing to do to let your wife sit in the front seat. Most most mothers, right? Now I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If we talking about a girlfriend, if we talking about a girl you're dating, your mother's not respecting that. She's not respecting your girlfriend or the girl you've been smashing for 2 weeks to sit in the front seat. That's not happening. I'm just letting y'all know.
Fire! 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 Fire!
But your mother's gonna put some respect on that. Most mothers are gonna put respect on your wife. They're gonna say, "Well, this is the woman he decided to marry." And then when kids get involved, when she's popped out a few of your kids, then that just changes the whole dynamic. Now she's a grandmother. So most mothers are gonna put respect on the wife, and they're gonna say, "You know what? You're right, son. Let your wife sit in the front seat." She's gonna respect that. But if it's just your girlfriend, just some girl you've been smashing for the last couple weeks or whatever, your mom ain't. She not respecting that. Your mother gonna be like, "You been putting your little limp ass tool in this girl, and you gonna let her sit in my seat, son, son. You gonna let this girl sit in my seat?" Yeah, man. That's a fact. That's a fact. Nelly says, "Let's get these likes up." Exactly. Let's get these likes up. Get these likes up, y'all. Let's hit the like button. I need y'all to hit the like button right now. It's a thrill.
What a thrill
Hit that like button.
With darkness and silence through the night.
A lot of y'all in the darkness looking for that like button. Hit it right now.
Thrill.
It's a thrill, but hit that like button.
I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
A lot of you niggas is searching for the like button. It's at the top of the screen. Hit that like button right now. Fire, fire, fire. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button right now. Fire, 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 fire. Hit that damn like button, my G. Hit that damn like button. Real spill, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. You know? We got 42 people in here. You know, my like should be higher. It really should be. 42 people in here. My like should be higher. It really should be. But I guess it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I pretty much said my piece on this story. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Anything else y'all want to say before I close out? You know, I just thought I'd come on here with a topic, talk to y'all for a little bit. You know? Talk about this topic for a little while. Just give me a second, y'all. Okay? Yeah, I just thought I'd come on here and talk about this topic for a little bit. You know, I thought it was just an interesting topic to talk about, you know. Who are you going to allow to sit in that front seat, your mother or your wife? You know, but if there's nothing else on the docket that you guys want to talk about, I think I'll be closing for tonight. I want to thank Nelly for popping out. Salute to Nelly. Salute to Vlad for popping out tonight. Salute to Vlad. Salute to Jadero for popping out tonight. Salute to Jadero. I want you guys to have a good night. Have a productive week coming up. Hope you guys are, having a productive week. I hope you guys stay safe. Hope you guys stay hydrated in this hot summer. It is very hot. Record heat numbers. I'm gonna wish you guys a good night, man. Y'all guys have a blessed week, man. More than likely, you'll probably see me tomorrow. God willing, you'll see me do a show tomorrow. I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow. But you guys have a good week, man. You guys have a good week. You guys have a good Tuesday. You know? We out, man. Y'all have a blessed week. We out, man.
What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
We out, y'all.